I'm Graydon Trussler from the Excel Revolution team, and I'm going to go over the BidXcel compensation plan and hopefully simplify it so that we all have a better understanding of just how much potential is here. Now I need to start by showing you the income disclosure. It's long, but it's important, so you should pause the video to read it and make sure you understand it. I'm going to be referring to the Accelerator Rewards overview page, so if you don't have a copy of that, you might want to open it up. You can find a link to it on the menu on the right of the page on the BidXcelInfo.com site. One of the things we'll be talking about is rank. These are the names for the different titles and related bonuses that are listed across the top of the Accelerator Rewards overview. It starts with Certified Affiliate and moves all the way up to Diamond Executive. Okay, so how do you get started? Well, there are two ways to become an affiliate. You can become an affiliate by paying the $49.95 initial startup cost and selecting a monthly e-pack of either $40, $100, or $200. You can also become an affiliate for free by generating 400 customer bids. Now that $49.95 annual fee will give you access to your back office system, replicated websites, training materials, and it gives you the ability to qualify for bonuses. Now to qualify for any bonuses, commissions, and incentive rewards, an affiliate must meet monthly qualification requirements. Well, it's time for our first definition. QV. QV is your personal qualifying volume. QV is generated from retail bid purchases by you and your personally referred customers. Our purpose as affiliates is to acquire customers and encourage them to participate in the auctions and other e-commerce transactions. So, in order to qualify as an affiliate, you must have at least 2 active customers and a minimum of either 40 QV per month or 100 QV per month, depending on your qualification. Let me quickly cover 3 items that often come up about being a BidXcel affiliate. An active customer is someone that uses bids on the excelbids.com site. An affiliate cannot be a customer for qualifying purposes. You will be required to take a compliance course before you receive any bonuses or payments. We won't be placing ads. However, customers are the engine that drive this whole thing, so we are going to be encouraged to do things to acquire customers. Now very quickly, don't get concerned about the acquiring the customers part. I think this is going to be much easier than some people think. I'm planning on creating a long list of ways for you to find customers, and I'll make that available to the Excel Revolution team. After you paid the $49.95 initial startup cost, you'll need to sign up for a monthly e-pack. There are 3 options. The $40 monthly e-pack gives you 20 bids and is worth 40 QV. The $100 monthly e-pack gives you 50 bids and is worth 100 QV. The $200 e-pack gives you 120 bids and is worth 100 QV. Now the e-pack is a monthly allotment of bids that you will be receiving that you can give away or otherwise use to bring people to the auction sites. And in case you're wondering, these bids do not expire. Let's take a look at the Accelerated Rewards overview so we can start covering the different ways you can make money with BidXcel. Now there are 3 areas we're going to discuss when it comes to making money with BidXcel. Number 1, retail bonuses. Number 2, the infinite bonus pools. And number 3, the matrix. You can participate in some or all of them depending on the work you want to do and your own personal marketing budget. I'm going to move down the left side of the Accelerator Rewards overview and talk about each of the sections so you know how to read this chart. Let's start with the retail bonuses. The Excel Bids retail bonus is very simple. You get paid a 20% bonus when a customer that you refer to the Excel Bids auction site purchases and uses retail bids. You also get a bonus when personally referred affiliates buy retail bids on the Excel Bids site. The retail order bonus or fast start bonus is related to affiliates. BidXcel pays you up to 4 levels of bonuses when your personally referred affiliates buy retail product packs. If it's a personally referred affiliate on your frontline or first level, you get up to 5% of the value of the retail product pack that they purchase. Your second level pays up to 4%, and your third and fourth levels pays up to 3% each. Just to be clear, you will get paid when these bid packages are actually used. Let me give you an example for training purposes. You refer Susie, who is on your first level, and she buys the $1,000 bid pack. You get 5% or a $50 commission when those bids are used. Susie refers Todd, who is your second level, but he doesn't buy a bid package, but he refers Larry, who's on your third level. Larry buys the $1,000 bid pack, and you get a 3% commission when those bids are used, so that's $30. Larry refers Mary, who's your fourth level. She doesn't buy a bid package, but if she did, you'd get a 3% commission when she used her bids. Now we'll move on to the infinite bonus pools. Every day, up to 50% of the retail bids used on the site are added to a pool. This infinite bonus is divided up into 4 different levels of pools. There are requirements to qualify for each of the individual pools. Pool 1 is 15% of the total pool. To qualify for it, you have to use between 100 and 999 bids and have at least 2 active customers. Pool 2 is 21% of the total pool. To qualify for it, you have to use between 1,000 and 2,999 bids and have at least 3 active customers. Pool 3 is 28% of the total pool. To qualify for it, you have to use between 3,000 and 4,999 bids and have at least 4 active customers. And Pool 4 is 36% of the total pool. To qualify for it, you need to use at least 5,000 bids and have at least 5 active customers. There isn't a time requirement associated with the pools, and the bids used adds up over time. So if it takes you 1 week or 1 year to use 5,000 bids, you'll qualify for Pool 4 as long as you meet the customer requirements. And once you've qualified initially for a pool, there are some ongoing 6-month-long qualifications to remain eligible for the pools. After you qualified initially for Pool 1, you'll need to use at least 200 bids and have 2 active customers every 6 months to remain qualified. For Pool 2, you'll need to use at least 300 bids and have 2 active customers every 6 months. For Pool 3, it's 500 bids and 3 customers, and for Pool 4, it's 700 bids and 5 customers to remain qualified. The infinite match bonus allows supervisors and above to earn up to 4 levels of bonuses based on the infinite bonus paid to your personally referred affiliates. For your first level, you'll earn 5% of the infinite bonus paid to your personally referred affiliates. You'll earn 4% of the infinite bonus paid to the people on your second level, 3% on the third level, and 3% on the fourth level. Let's use another training example. You sponsored Susie and she earns $100 from the bonus pool. She's on your first level, so you get 5% of that, or $5. Susie referred Todd, who earned $250. Since he's on your second level, you get 4%, or $10. Todd referred Larry, who earned a $1,000 bonus, and you get 3% of that on the third level, or $30. And Larry referred Mary, who earned $500 from the bonus pools. She's on your fourth level, so you get 3% of that, or $15. Now, we haven't talked about the Founders Program yet, because the specific requirements to be a founder haven't been finalized, but founders will receive a 5th level of infinite match bonus. So that's the bonus pools. If you want to participate in that without recruiting affiliates, you can, as long as you meet your customer acquisition requirements and use the required number of bids. Let's move over to the matrix pay levels and the EPAC residual bonus. It's a 3x9 placed matrix. That means you'll have 3 people on your first level, and each of those 3 can have 3, and so on, down 9 levels. Now by placed, I mean that your people won't be forced into a specific spot in the matrix unless you want them to be. You'll have 14 days to place people where you need them most in your matrix. If you don't place them within that time, the system will do it for you. You get paid on the different levels of the matrix based on your rank, starting at supervisor with 4 levels of pay. Now, once you've met your minimum requirements to get paid based on the matrix, here's the payout levels based on the EPAC that the affiliates in your matrix are signed up for. For every affiliate on the $40 monthly EPAC, your EPAC residual bonus will be $1.50. For the affiliates on the $100 EPAC, you'll earn $3.80 a month, and for those at the $200 EPAC level, you'll earn $6.80 a month. Let me show you what the matrix looks like in case you want to try and estimate some numbers. Here are the total number of people in the matrix depending on how far down you go. I'm going to start at the 3rd level. If you go down 3 levels, you'll have 39 people in your matrix. If you go down 4 levels, you'll have 120 people in your matrix. Now I want to be clear, these are total numbers in the matrix. You don't add the levels together, I've already done that. So if you fill your matrix out through 5 levels, you'll have a total of 363 people in your matrix. Fill it out through 6 levels, and there are 1,092. 7 levels, 3,279 people. 8 levels, 9,840 people. And 9 levels, 29,523 people total in your matrix. Let me give you a training example to illustrate how this works. I'm obviously not guaranteeing any income. Let's say that you have 1,000 people in your matrix, and on average the matrix pays $3 per person. You could earn $3,000 a month just from EPAC residual bonus alone. Now I'm going to let you do the math to see the possibilities of the matrix pay levels. Keep in mind that BidXcel pays out weekly, and the amounts we've discussed are monthly, so if you're trying to estimate a weekly amount, you'll need to divide the numbers by about 4. The matrix generation bonus is available to bronze executives and up. Notice here that it's talking about generations and not levels. A generation only counts if the affiliate is at the supervisor level or above. So let me give you another training example. You're an executive, which means you'll earn the matrix generation bonus for 3 generations. Susie is a silver executive, and she sponsored Todd, who's a manager, who sponsored Larry, who's a certified affiliate, who sponsored Mary, who's a supervisor. Larry doesn't count as a generation because he's not at least a supervisor. Now you'll get a 10% bonus of Susie's total matrix pay, which is $1,200, so you get $120. Todd's matrix pay is $500, and you get 10% of that, which is $50. Larry didn't count as a generation, so you get 10% of Mary's $350, which is $35. Let's move on to matrix reentry positions. Once you've made it to the Platinum Executive rank, you qualify your first optional reentry position. That means you can take another spot and start a new matrix. You can't re-enter until your first 4 levels are completely filled, but once they are, you can start another matrix, and there isn't a cost for re-entering. You'll be able to take a second optional re-entry once you reach the Diamond Executive rank. And if you're a founder, you'll get not just 2, but 4 optional re-entry positions. Let's move to the last line of the chart to review how to read the qualifications and requirements. We'll go over what it takes to become a bronze executive. But before we do, I need to define another term. GV is your group volume. This is the QV of all your personally referred affiliates. And remember that QV is personal qualifying volume. It's generated from retail bid purchases that you make and that any of your personally referred customers make. So to be a bronze executive, you'll need to have at least 100 QV and at least 600 GV. Assuming that your personally referred affiliates are on at least the $100 EPAC, you'll need to have at least 6 personals to get your 600 GV. Additionally, one of those personals needs to have a total GV of 300. In other words, you need 6 personals doing 100 QV each, and at least one of them needs to have 3 personals of their own doing 100 QV each. You'll also need to have at least 2 active customers. Now there are 2 other items on the one-page Accelerator Rewards overview, but I'll mention them even though the specifics haven't been finalized. There will be a lifestyle bonus, which I believe is a trip, and there will be a car bonus. As I said, we don't have the details yet, so I can't tell you the qualifications, but I know it's something that will be available. So that's a pretty complete overview of the BidXcel compensation plan. If you have questions that weren't covered here, you can check the BidXcel Compensation Rewards Program document that the company created. You can find a link to it on the BidXcelInfo.com site. I'll also be updating a list of frequently asked questions on the BidXcelInfo.com site, and I'll include any questions that I get about the compensation plan there.